There's no community in the United States that's ever declared its intention as creating future philanthropists. It's something remaining to be done. You could do it. It would take a lot of effort and a lot of coordinated activity, but it's such an important notion. How do we grow philanthropists?
So Tor, do you know what it means to be generous?
No.
No? If you were to guess at what it means, like, what would you think?
Hi, I'm Morley. I'm president of the Wood River Foundation, and I am passionate about generosity. WOW Students' vision is to provide the 4,000 kindergarten through 12th grade students in Blaine County the opportunity to learn about and experience generosity. We need leaders who understand and care deeply about the people and places that make their community unique. How do we foster that leadership in the next generation of generous citizens? WOW Students is a collaborative effort of the students, their families, the schools and teachers, nonprofits, and our investors. The 10 campuses, 7 public and 3 private, serving Blaine County provide the link between the students and the community, as well as the learning environment. This year we worked with 31 nonprofits who created over 60 unique projects for the students to select from. These projects were designed to teach the students about the nonprofit's mission and their impact on the fabric of our community. This also gave the students the chance to invest their time and talent to complete the project. With the help of 12 generous investors, each student was given $25 to invest in the project they selected. The true test of our success can be measured by the answer to 2 questions. Did the students experience the joy of generosity? And did the students feel they made a difference? Let's see what our outcomes have been during our first year.
Well, Morley had come and talked to us last year about the project, and so we knew that there was, that money set aside for us to do something for the community. And so our project was actually where it was very much student-led. And the students got on the WOW website and looked up all the nonprofit organizations, and their assignment was to choose one to research and to then create a persuasive presentation to persuade the blue team to vote for their nonprofit to contribute money from our planter project.
I'm Sadie Black. I'm here to present this check of $5,561.22 to Expedition Inspiration.
This means so much to me to give this check away. I chose to give it to Expedition Inspiration because I have 2 grandmas that have had breast cancer, and I would just feel so happy donating this money.
When you think about generosity, what do you think about? What does it mean?
A selfless act for the benefit of others.
You feel happy that you did something good to somebody else.
I think generosity is when someone shares something valuable to them with other people.
I think generosity is when someone thinks about other people rather than themselves.
I think what the kids took away in the end from the experience is that service can be more than just tallying hours. The idea that they got to be involved with project selection, pursuing their own passion within this, and then finding a place where they can give back to the community, all the way from planning to execution of the projects, was the biggest thing, that they can make a real difference. And I think that was the neatest part about this, and I think they took that lesson away for sure.
Well, we kind of decided that advocates were a great group, and they help so many people in so many ways, that people need help, and maybe the people need money, they need help with stuff, and so we decided to do the advocates. Well, we decided to do stuff for the kids. We kind of packed backpacks. We put stuff that they would need, like pencils and stuffed animals, and school supplies, and just stuff to make them feel welcomed at the advocates.
The WOW Students Project was really fun for us because what we had the chance to do was take our normal education program and add the service component. So the kids for us built welcome kits and school kits for children who are coming to stay in shelter. And what we think that that really did was create a concrete way for kids to really relate and build empathy. And so they were really able to connect through the service project. And then in turn that provided needed services for anybody who's coming to stay in shelter. It's great for the kids to have something to welcome them. It's wonderful for a parent to know that somebody in the community is caring for their child. So all around it was a win for everybody.
It's like really learning to be aware of like a lot of people aren't as fortunate as you, and like that you're really lucky to be able to go to like a school and have a roof over your head and like having good meals every single night, because a lot of people don't have that. And like really realizing that you can help if you really try.
We worked with the Bellevue first graders, so cute, 70 of them. And we tried to figure out a program that they could do. It's hard to have 70 first graders volunteer for something, but we wanted them to be engaged with our people and get to see them. And we have Scoop's Ice Cream Parlor, which is our 1950s ice cream parlor, which is open to the public. And by the way, we do make the best hot fudge sundae in town. But what we did was we had the kids come serve all the people who came for lunch that day. So they came and served ice cream to everybody, and it was just really fun. I think for them to get to touch them, and for the people, they brought the big check, and I think for our people to get to see that these young children were excited about giving something to them. And even though they didn't totally understand it, it's the start of understanding.
I think generosity is giving to people without asking for anything in return.
With that word, like generosity, kind of, because I feel like if you're generous to someone and giving, I feel like you'll receive it back in some way.
Generosity means being kind to one another and sharing love and other things.
You know, one of the things that I'm always struck with children, all children, is they're extremely giving. You know, and I think that that this what the WOW organization has offered, what they've brought to our community through the generosity of these amazing people, is just an organized fashion for that to happen.
This class, the 1st through 3rd grade class of the Pioneer Montessori School, chose to work with the Wood River Land Trust, and they are helping finish the restoration project that we started in this whole region. And this is called the Draper Preserve. The Draper Preserve is owned by the Wood River Land Trust. It includes the Bow Bridge, the boardwalk, and many of these amenities. So I want to thank every single one of you for choosing the Wood River Land Trust Restoration Project for your project. Wow.
Yeah, I do think that it's just a wonderful opportunity that these wonderful, generous donors have created for us in the classroom, and it really gives us a venue for tying up all those pieces that we try to help nurture in the children, or that consciousness.
This impact not just our community, but even kids in their classroom. We had several kids who I know used the Hunger Coalition program, and the kids were proud to speak up and say they got help from these programs. And so it was great for maybe some of our other population who doesn't understand that we do have plenty of families in this community that struggle for just putting food on the plates. That I think was a great eye opener for those kind of kids to see that we can make a difference, and those people are sitting next to me.
It made me feel proud of myself and my school and my class, because I knew that we were really doing something to help our community.
I think what's, again, this pivotal age, if these students who have a chance to be involved with a project like this in 6th grade, and say that continues in 7th and 8th and 9th, I think it will settle in with them at a deeper level and hopefully create that habit of generosity in most of the students.
I don't know what we could say except to get on our knees and say, I'll shine your shoes every time you come and see me, because we just are so thankful to you, to Morley, and the whole board of the WOW Foundation for giving back to their community, because they live here. And what better modeling is that? And that's what learning really is about, right? Is, let's model what we want the kids to learn. Well, we've just done that. And we just got to sit back and watch this beautiful thing happen. So I just want to thank the WOW Foundation for all their efforts.
It is important to be generous because you don't know what other people are going through sometimes. So you should always be hopeful and nice and giving. and I think that's important.
Try on life, it fits like a glove, and feel what it's like to be free. Try breathing and seeking to be an instrument of love and encourage one another on the journey. Give thanks to the land and the sky up above and pour your energy into building a community. For unity is the healing force that creates as community blooms from its embryonic states. Give children wings for flight so that they just might find new ways of making the light shine more bright. Sing with them, dance with them, learn with them, help them carry their weight. So cherish them, for they grow at alarmingly fast rates. And try on life, it fits like a glove, and feel what it's like to be free. Try breathing and seeking to be an instrument.